Hey guys, it's Make Best here with part 4 of our guide to every deck in Classic Constructed, and today we're doing Viserai. Viserai is an aggressive hero that can also play a slower, more defensive game plan when needed. Viserai's standard setup is Crown of Providence, Fiandel Spring Tunic or Aether Ironweave, Grasp of the Arknight, Spellbound Creepers, and Rosetta Thorn. Viserai is often centered around the card Morvrian Skies, running 3 of each color and some copies of Lead the Charge to provide a similar effect. These cards allow attacks like Spellblade Strike and Shrill of Skullform to gain go again, whilst also satisfying the condition on Viserai's hero power. Giving go again to these 2-cost attacks lets you attack with Rosetta Thorn afterwards. Threatening this much damage off of a 3-card hand is what makes Viserai so strong and allows him to block some of his opponent's damage whilst hitting back with over 10 damage. This combo can also be extended with cards like Rune Flash, Swarming Gloomveil, and Mordred Tide. Mordred Tide is one of Viserai's power cards and allows him to create multiple extra rune chants. Swarming Gloomveil is at its best in Viserai. As long as you've played a non-attack before playing it, it will automatically gain go again from Viserai's hero power, creating a rune chant. Rattlebones allows you to recycle Swarming Gloomveils and can trigger Viserai twice from 1 card. Revel in Runeblood is incredible in Viserai and not played too much in other Runeblades. The card makes 5 rune chants from including Viserai's hero ability, and when played with Mordred Tide creates 7. Viserai's specialization, Become the Arknight, can be used to fix your awkward hands by finding whatever piece is needed out of Morvrian Skies and attack, and Viserai players will often change their deck composition depending on whether they're going first or second. Going first, Become the Arknight allows you to search for cards like Runeblood Incantation or Read the Runes, which allows you to create multiple rune chants on the first turn and not give your opponent a chance to filter their hand. Viserai's spare slots are often a small anti-fatigue or grindy package consisting of Read the Runes, Runeblood Incantation, and Ninth Blade of the Blood Oath. Read the Runes is great in matchups where you expect disruption or to be blocking a lot, as it's easily played as a 1-card hand. Viserai also has access to anti-aggro cards like Reek of Corruption or Consuming Volition to force aggro decks to lose a card on their turn, and defense reactions like Sigil of Suffering and Sink Below for Guardian. Viserai's main weakness is that he is dependent on cards like Mordred Tide and Revel in Runeblood to be able to outrace other decks like Fire and Briar. Viserai is also weak to disruption, as a single Frostbite can ruin your Morvrian Skies turns, or discarding due to a pummel can stop you from enabling Rosetta Thorn. The main strength of Viserai is that his damage is split between arcane damage and physical damage, making it hard for opponents to fully stop your damage and forcing opponents to bring at least 1 arcane barrier in their equipment. Viserai's strength is his consistency. Hands are often very similar, and any missing pieces can be fixed with cards like Sonata Arcanix or Become the Arknight. The other variant is a Belittle build that uses smaller attacks such as Drawn to Darkness, Vexing Malice, and Arcanic Crackle, along with Belittle and Minnowism. Access to Belittle for a blue Minnowism can help you fight through the taxing effects from the Ice Heroes, and is very easy to enable Rosetta Thorn without a Morvrian Skies, as Belittle can fetch a Minnowism to cast, and that will enable Rosetta to deal arcane damage. Thanks for tuning in to our Viserai quick guide, and let us know which hero you want to see next. Boom, we out.